All right, y'all.
Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us.
Don't kick Juno. Why would you kick him?
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Juno. Come on. Come on.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The give to the right. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 40.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Gonna run it. It's Kitchings. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on a little roll.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, that was a weird one, because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
The Bulldogs are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown.
Yeah, make that easy ass topic, man.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They
diving shit. Diving all in the videos.
Flawless gets
Yo.
involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a
Yeah, I can hear
great
you.
job to take control of this game and the offense.
I doubt it. You ain't even got 21 in the first yet.
Point afters, we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Yeah, I doubt it.
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards.
And that's just the first drive. We're going to get us a turnover.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Come on, man.
Snap count there. That's maybe what caused
You ain't even at home.
The offense is penalized. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for it all. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And a big return.
He got that shit.
Sets up the offense for this possession.
That's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception, man. This is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Newton. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And what a drive this has been so far by the defense. Of course, they're in their own end of the field. They're sort of in that fringe area. They forced 2 straight incompletions. If they could force another one right here and make it really tough on their opponent to kick a field goal.
Motion from the wideout. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big third down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him, flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
Let's go. When you see snot bubbles coming out of the offensive player, you know it was a good lick. The Mike linebacker sits right in the middle of the field, ready to roll, ready to lay the hammer.
Corner's going to give them room. Under fire. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They're going to throw it on third and goal.
Dude, that shit fucked up.
Touchdown, Dogs!
Ugh, y'all.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Come on, man.
And they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, you got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage off it?
Makes the catch.
Perfect throw.
Touchdown, Georgia.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Shit.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top.
Oh, gosh.
Hard just as he released it on.
One time he was beat, couldn't even get it there.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Rushes on him. Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
It'll be third and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Lets it fly.
Hey.
Coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Takes the handoff. It's Kitchings. Hard running there. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Newton.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away.
Oh, block that shit.
Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Come on, y'all.
Times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have
Oh,
a
shit.
guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go.
All kinds of room to the right. Look forward. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fox. Punts it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight end trying to get in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that's so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays. Makes those contested catches, kind of do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Yeah.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to barge in. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a two-possession game.
Oh.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Hello?
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Newton. Under fire.
Oh, that's a come on, man, dog. That should have been a pick.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could
Good beat, man. You on that shit, man.
Defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Good beat.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Get out there. Get out there.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Trojans come to the line.
Hey, how can we better than this, bro? Let's go.
Wants to go up top.
Hey, we better than this, man.
Down the left side.
Oh, let's go.
Tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Hey, let's get another stop, man.
Nice execution.
You know how to do something different.
Get it out of your hand.
Another stop.
Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic.
Look at his phone.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Dogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job of making a play, forcing the incompletion.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Dropping back, it's Newton. Off it in. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up play.
Oh, I was right there. Keep going. Dang. That should have been a pick.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half.
For real, though, that should have been a pick.
They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Coming out with it, it's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking deep down the right side. The pass ball's incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys.
Breaks into the open.
Damn, man. Should have got all this fucking speed out there.
Not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll go to the ground. We played 2 quarters here.
Yeah, I got something for you this second half.
Halftime update.
17. Yeah, I got something for you this second half.
Deep to start the second half.
You bumping though. You bumping though.
And he hauls
One of
it in,
these back. Now let's take one of these back. You got a lot of speed out there, man. And get past that speed.
defense is ready to go back to work. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Hey.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front.
We got a score right here,
They're
y'all.
so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
On target to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Back to throw, it's Fox. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground.
I can go, right?
Coming up. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square.
I can go, right? 4th and less than 3, right?
To get it.
Because I'm down 7. Oh, all right.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10.
You want to go for it? All right, cool.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers.
Hello?
You got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground.
No, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't breaking it because I'm in a couple of leagues. I ain't had time to look at it real. I know.
The extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21.
Yeah, even if you're not at your 50.
On that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
But if you're down 21,
61-yard touchdown run.
yeah, but I was down 17. But all right, okay.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Well, we got it when we want to. Let's call. D up. D up.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That lead is now 10, down to a 2-possession game, and it's on this offense to try to stretch it back out. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Looking to pass. It's Newton. Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there.
Hey, we got that shit up.
Nice job.
All right, I'm going to get you something to drink in a minute.
Taking the hit.
I got you.
The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What are you going to
That's
do?
just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Hey,
Damn. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. We're starting to get late.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wide open downfield. He's loose. Touchdown, Trojans. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
tight end showing
Move
off
over
the
and stop.
athletic ability. Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll toss it to the left. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Newton. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself.
I'll take the flag instead of the sack.
Falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
I'll take it.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. DB's right up on the receivers. The DBs will back off a bit. Throws to the tight end.
Caught that shit. Good D though, y'all. Good D. It's like keeping right here.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
Well, that should have been a pick 2-5.
And they're able to hook up there.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the 1st down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the 1st down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
About time, 2-5. About time, huh? When he got one of them.
On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
Well, this defense is trying to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They'll go back to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to the ground with the running back.
Oh, they're going to come on, man.
Flag on the field.
Come on, y'all.
That's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 2nd. To the air, it's Fox. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do it.
There he goes. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out
We're playing good D right now. We're going to run that motherfucker and play good D. He called timeout. He get full quarter. You can go for it. I wasn't going to go. We playing good D. We about to punt and play good D.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Play good D.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Pulls it, fired complete. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
Keep playing D, y'all.
We've reached
Good
the
no
break,
stop.
and Georgia is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Fires on the move. Got a man in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays.
Game right here.
It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And he is stopped immediately by the
we can wear this
defensive
back.
lineman.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
Back to pass, it's Newton. Got his man down the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive.
We still got time. Still got time.
A lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead.
Let's run this shit back.
Figures at 10. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He did a good job of leaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
He lets it fly. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
Pass interference, man.
I love the decision by the
Come on,
quarterback.
now that's pass interference, man.
Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little
God
more
damn.
active, make it easier on your target.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
You drop that shit.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down.
So we kick the field goal and play defense. This game. Good game, man.
Defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires downfield.
Why you
incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the
shit?
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a
swiping at the shit. You don't catch that shit.
You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
Back to throw. It's Newton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here.
Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your...
And absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ray. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that...
Might as well go for 2 so you can get that 60.
Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all.
Oh, you'll go for 2 the next time you score, huh?
Lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running
Hello?
room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Nah, hey, it's a game, bro. Do it. You hear it.
This Trojan
Dude,
offense
it's
is
a
ready to
guy.
get
Hey,
back to
I'm gonna
work.
tell you some real shit, bro. I was this close to kind of getting you.
Last time it was
A couple of
just the
things
wrong
went a
team
little left, but I'm telling you, bro.
Quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be...
Yeah, 82 like that.
They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Wants to throw. It's Fox. Unloads it downfield.
He ran the wrong route.
Third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Yeah, but when you throw a perfect pass, I can't even put my hands up to get it.
Offense making its way under the field.
When you throw a good pass, once I put number 11 in, then I could go deep. You know what I'm saying? Once I put my little stuff, I had started 7. I fucked up. You got me early with the picks, but once I put that nigga in, he's making the throws like your man can make. You know what I'm saying? Your man he was making them throws. I don't know what you talking about.
Backed up now here.
That nigga was putting the ball right there.
Back to pass. Throws to the wide.
See what I'm saying?
Got him downfield. It's a running room.
Yeah, he might get you 60 out the run.
Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Oh, my phone had went on mute. I ain't hear nothing you said, bro. My phone.
To put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the outside. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Off the play fake on first down. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now it's a 3-possession game. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hand. It's a fumble on the play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my...
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Good game, fam. Good game. Good game, fam.
They'll line up for a second down play. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off.